What's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Anochi, and welcome to AI and Me. And today we'll focus on the I'll classify the three roles that have not only high growth rate in the future, but also have huge potential to make huge salaries and also huge potential for job satisfaction. And I'll classify these roles as analyst roles. So the three most high demand analyst roles I've seen so far that pay real well, and we're going to discuss not only the pay but the entry and education and what they do, what they actually do itself. So these are what I classify the three huge big analyst roles I've seen now and also in the future. So the first role is the role of a data analyst, and the data analyst itself, they work in every sector. I've seen them in any and every sector. They work in, again, from medical to the logistics to healthcare to every day in every sector. And the goal of a data analyst is to take data, analyze data, and tell a story about the data. So again, for instance, if you work in a hospital and you are trying to understand how the hospital performs in terms of the staff and all that, a data analyst takes those data and tries to actually understand how each person performs, or how each task can be done properly to, again, the goal is to make the patient satisfy how the patient experience in the hospital. So the goal of the data analyst is using that data to actually see and tell a story of the experience of the patient itself. And that's just one role, again, patient. There has also data analyst in the surgical side, understanding surgery itself, understanding how the surgery movement is, and things that happen around the surgery area. So data analyst works in different areas in terms of healthcare. And they are typically paid based on not only the sector you're in, but again, location and what company you work in. And most median salary I've seen is between 80 to 90, and the highest is going to 150, 160. And the entry level usually starts between 65 to 70. So it's a really good career path. And most data analysts, I've seen a lot there's different paths to becoming a data analyst. I've seen people, again, you can go to college, get a bachelor's in economics, business, statistics, anything, and then into a data analyst. Or you can start, again, go self-study, learn about how data works, how to tell a story, how to analyze data, how to look at data, and then apply to a job. Or you can just, while you're in the job, learn from a data analyst and go for it. There's a different path to the data analyst, just not one way. So a data analyst is a good career path. The second path is a financial analyst. As it states in its title, financial analyst looks at financial data, not only financial data from different sectors, but different areas. Financial analysts have been seen in banks, in any kind of financial institutions. They're always in there. Their goal is to take financial data and, again, make sense of it, applying mathematical equations, applying statistical equations, trying to see what story the data is actually telling you about the financial industry. I've seen them in insurance, I've seen them in any other industry. Financial analysts are everywhere. And their goal is, again, take financial data and see what it's telling you from the stock market. So financial analysts looking at stock market data, seeing trends, analyzing trends and all that, just to understand how the finance of even the companies like Google, Netflix, understanding how their finances and correlating it to, again, you can correlate the profit and loss margins to, again, subscriptions. Or there are different ways the financial analyst can wrangle data and see what stories it basically tells you. So it's a huge task, but financial analysts in every sector, and they earn good money in terms of location. Again, average is 86. You can go to 120, 180, 190. Lowest, again, 65, 66, entry level. And financial analyst also comes from different sectors, from economics, finance, accounting. Your goal is to understand, and again, they understand your domain. If you're in stock market, banking, you understand your domain knowledge and apply, again, the analytical part into that domain knowledge and understanding. And that's a good role. And again, we've talked about financial analyst, we've talked about data analyst. The last one is a business analyst. A business analyst, again, looks into the business itself. So a company running a business like, let's go P&G, or let's go with Henkel, or go with any business, any huge business. They hire a business analyst to look at their business and see where either their shortcomings are, where the profits are coming, understanding the customer, understanding the business itself, the process and the systems around the business, and with data, and they're actually using that data to make recommendations on what to do, what not to do, and basically validate that whole business process itself. So the goal of the business analyst is take that data, collect data, validate the data, and see if that data actually matches the business principles and all that, and profits and business itself, and then tell a story about the data and see how that data can help improve, because at the end of the day, it's help improve the profit margin of the business itself. And business analyst helps in such a way, again, a lot of people enter the business analyst from different ways. From either you can go through the college route or non-college route. There are different ways to become a business analyst, but your grasp of analysis and math, you don't need to be a huge mathematician, but you have to understand basic math in order to do the exploratory data analysis and all that. Your goal is to understand all this and then help the business improve. Typical salary, 85, 86, median salary, lowest 66, highest I've seen from 180 to 190, and it's they're all highly desirable and forecast in the future. All of them have huge forecast in terms of huge growth. Forecast in the future on each of those career paths, they all have huge growth in terms of years to come. So again, all these three analytical roles, business analyst, data analyst, and business analyst, data analyst, and business analyst, data analyst, and financial analyst. All these roles, the business analyst, data analyst, and financial analyst, all these roles are actually have huge career paths and also a huge amount of jobs listed in different websites, from LinkedIn to everything. So these roles are huge and highly in demand, and I'll make sure every one of you can actually go into those roles and satisfy what they do. Again, analysis, understanding the domain, the business domain, the financial domain, understanding all this to basically understand how it works. And these are the three roles, analytical roles, that I see a lot of people getting into and growing into to do more and more better things. This is AI and me, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.